Welcome back to the Narnia, the Lion, the Witch and the Wardrobe Let's Play on the PlayStation 2. This is part 5, and this part we're doing to Western Wood.
Did that bird just psst us?
It's a beaver.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
I ain't gonna smell it if that's what you want. Lucy Pevensey.
Hey, that's the hanky I gave to Mr.
Thomas. He got it to me just before they took him.
Is he alright?
Further in.
Did you guys just see the reaction on Lucy's face when Mr. Beaver said her name? I think that was just so funny. That's like one of the best face expressions that I've ever seen. It's just so funny. I laughed so hard when I saw it. I've seen it before though, of course. But yeah, we've just met Mr. Beaver, who knows Mr. Thomas, or yeah, knows Mr. Thomas, I'm going to say that. So we're going to follow him to another place where we can talk, which means his home. So we have another huge level that we have to do to get to one place to discover something else. So get through here. You have found the Mr. Thomas Panpipes. When controlling Susan, press circle to reveal any magical notes that are nearby. Susan can then stand on one of those magical notes and press the cross button to start the Panpipes sequence. So yeah, Susan can now play the Panpipes, which will basically be very useful because it will put any enemy to sleep. So it's very useful to have it because if you feel like it's too many enemies or you can't control whatever's happening, you can just use the Panpipes and make them fall asleep. Sometimes it can be very hard to use it because it can be hard to play the notes when there's so many enemies because they will just keep attacking you. So it can be very hard as well. And I don't know why there's so many random furnitures in the wilderness right here. I really don't know about that. And here's another version of wolf. We have seen the grey and black wolf. This is the white wolves. So that is just new wolves that we've seen. Just wanted to point that out for you because you haven't seen them before, and they're very beautiful. I really like them actually because I think they're very beautiful. Now go over to this burning furniture again and then use your snowballs to get the fire away. Can those other guys please help me? It's very annoying when I'm trying to do this and the wolves keep attacking me and the others won't help me. That is just very annoying. So come and just help me. But we will now go through and continue on and try to escape from the wolves.
The path is blocked! Children, I'll have to clear us a path. Keep watch while I chew through the trees.
So the path is blocked, so Mr. Beaver has to chew to the path to get us through. The only thing we have to do now is to keep the wolves away from Mr. Beaver. If you see the Mr. Beaver icon on the top flashing red, that means he's being attacked by a wolf. So that's what he's being right now. So, but you can also use fire on these bushes to make them yeah, get fire on them, because wolves are afraid of fire and they won't get near it. So like that, then they won't go through because they can't. It's very useful to do that because they can't get through. So I always try to do it. And if you do the one that is just down the path that we came from, if you like lit that on fire as well, like you will be all alone here and there won't be any wolves. That is very useful to do. But of course the snow and the wind comes and it will get the fire away, which is very annoying. But then you just lit it again, like so. Lit that and lit that, and then just kill the wolves and there won't be any more wolves until the wind comes again, which is strange. No, it's not strange though. While there's no enemies or wolves here, you can pretty much collect some stuff if you want to collect some coins, because you do have time for it. You really do. And now Mr. Beaver is very, very close to be done. So we're soon through and can continue on our path. But no, the wolves are coming. That's not good.
Children, come this way.
Watch out! Wolves!
There's another one!
So there are dwarfs here, so you can probably see that there's a crossbow there. Not a crossbow, but a bow. So Susan can now shoot arrows at the dwarfs, which is very, very useful, because the dwarfs take 3 arrows to die, and it's much, much faster than shooting snowballs, because the snowballs are not good with killing. So use the arrows. That's much, much better. As I'm doing right here. It's much better to do that, because then they die immediately. So you can see that there's no bridge over here, so we have to make the bridge. So get Susan and Lucy to team up. Go down here and then destroy the ice. But when I played the game, my game just glitched right here, so I had to play through the level again to get here. So the coins might be a little different, and the statues and stuff. Yeah, the 2 coins are actually very different. But I had to play through it again to get there. So it was very, very annoying. I got really mad. But that's just how things are. But now there's a bridge here, so we can continue through. There's more dwarfs here trying to shoot you down. That is not good. But we have, of course, arrows to protect ourselves with. So shoot the yeah, you have to shoot the dwarfs down with the arrows right now, because there's an ogre over here and you have to use the panpipes to make him fall asleep. And you can't make him fall asleep when you're being hit by arrows. So make sure you kill the dwarfs before you go over. And of course remember to drag Lucy over, because she can't walk through very tall snow.
Hide! It's an ogre! Susan, use your panpipes. They'll send the ogre to sleep. Be careful not to get too close.
So this is how you use the panpipes. I think you press the circle button and then X, and then you just press in the buttons that stand there and they will fall asleep like that. So you can walk on the ice and get the special shields if you want to with Lucy, but I'm not going to.
Let's go!
And now we're being attacked by wolves once again. So what we want to do here is that you want to block any entrance that the wolves come out of to continue on. So I've already blocked one. The next one is over here with Lucy. It's pretty much that all the characters have to cooperate to do this, or all the characters have to do it, basically. Over here you want either Susan Susan and Edmund, or Peter and Edmund to team up to destroy this, like so. And then the other one is just lighting the bushes on fire, because she can do with either Peter or Edmund, but you have to of course have the fire. Now I'm just going to run over here and get a few coins, like that. And there you can see a timer. The ogre is coming in 30 seconds, so all the kids have to hide before the ogre comes. So hide, and then we'll see what happens. So the ogre just bashed its way past us, but over here you can see that there's a sword lying there. So now Peter has a sword, which is really nice. So from now on, in each level that you go through, you will be able to find a sword on the ground that you can pick up to use, that either Peter or Edmund can use. So it's really useful. Now these are new enemies. I can't remember what they're called, but they're, of course, yeah, they're not like creatures made up by C.S. Lewis, I can imagine. I think that they're just... Now I've forgotten the word. Yeah, I've forgotten the word. Yeah, I've forgotten the English word. That is very annoying, but they are creatures that are made up, and they're being used in fantasy books. That was just really bad explained. But there you can see another timer that the ogre is coming in 1 minute and 30 seconds. So you have to be quick to kill all of these creatures, or else the ogre will be able to come here before you have the time to hide. So just kill these creatures, which I can't remember the names of, and then we can hide. Right here. So Peter and Susan hide over there, and Edmund and Lucy over here. And then the ogre is coming. So that's the level complete. You can see that the ogre got very mad, and we'll find out in the next part 6 it is, I think, or part 7. I think now it's part 6. We'll find out in part 6, the next part, why the ogre is so angry. It's not going to be a nice thing. So let's see what we get in the rating. As you can see, it's very different, the statues and stuff for what I got, but I got very good. So let's buy some abilities. Team attack, stone song for the panpipes, and full circle. I think that's for the panpipes as well. For Lucy, we're going to buy wolf tame, which will basically give her the ability to ride wolves, which is very cool. So see you in the next part.